What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. This is the Humble Lector, and today we got another figure here, some 2-pack for the Space Venom and Mania figure. So in today's video, we're going to do is, of course, go through the figure, go through articulation, accessories, and of course give you my thoughts and my opinions at the end after doing some comparisons. So yes, without further ado, let's just unbox this bad boy up. Okay, so we're going to talk about the boxing over here. So we have the product image on front, and I gotta say, this one here doesn't look too bad, to be honest. It does look still pretty cool. This bat figure was actually quite hard to find, especially for the head, because it did come with the Hobgoblin. We have the product image on the sides here as well. We have some of the preview, the accessories, and also we have some artwork over here, which does look pretty cool. So now, let's just unbox these bad boys up. Alright, so we have the figures here right off the box. And for the 2-pack, I actually got mine from One Toy Malaysia. So in case if you guys want to get it, you can do so with them. I got mine for about 280 ringgit, which is at about probably the $60 mark. Which isn't too bad because these figures here are actually quite hard to find in because this is completely new. This was, again, like I mentioned, the Bath figure, which is quite hard to complete, to be honest, because it was quite some time ago and they did give us a lot of great figures. So in terms of accessories, the main thing over here for Space Venom is this amazing head sculpt. So as we can tell, this is the other weapons that we've gotten here, so it's going to be pretty interesting. I did initially sell off my Space Venom figure, but I did kind of purchase it back at a cheaper price because I'm going to put one into my Guardians of the Galaxy wave anyway. So I'm just going to put one there and also one for my Space Venom set, for my whole Venom set. So it's going to be still pretty cool. So I'm going to take off the head here first. So if you look at the head here, this is the Space Venom Night Venom. And yeah, it's pretty standard. We have the yellow eyes inside there. We have the armor look. This one here definitely is just crazy. Look at that amount of details at the teeth. Very amazing. You get some gum line over there as well. The yellow line as well still continues. And yeah, good sculpting all around. Some lines on the top, some wrinkles on the sides here as well. And this is where I'm going to put, because this figure isn't totally a straight repaint, because they did change a little bit on his torso area, which I will show you guys. So I'm just going to put Mania to the side here, which we are going to check out in a little bit, and we just can compare both of these two Venoms here. So this is the Bath and this is the latest one. So you can see that a bit of differences around, starting with the arms. This one does have a kind of lighter blue, this one darker blue, but the design is about the same. And it's a bit hard to see it here, but this white is more whitish compared to this. This one does have a blue hue to it, which does give it more of a Venom look. So I'm definitely going to put Venom head on this. This one is why I'm going to put the Space Venom head. So I'm going to probably sell off one of these heads because it's actually quite hard to find one. I'm going to just sell this off for maybe about $5 or something like that. So anyway, you can see that they are using exactly the same body mold here. No other new designs with this figure, which is not too bad. So this was still a very nice buff figure, very big and huge, that's what she said. So yeah, it's still using an older body mold, and yeah, this one here does give a nice kind of hinge over there on the head, which is going to be pretty interesting. And of course we have the nice sculpting work on his chest area here as well. This one, okay, they still have it. So yeah, you still get the nice chest artwork, and if you crunch backwards, you still get the nice paint. On the back here, it's all just black, which isn't too bad. And yeah, you can see on his boots there, they do have the lines on him. So going on to articulation here, you can go backwards this much. You can look downwards here quite a fair bit. He does have like a power driver kind of movement to his head. And of course, you can rotate it as much as you want. And you do get some nice swivel here. Going on to the arms, you can get a nice T-pose, not too bad. You get a single jointed, I've just forgot, elbow joints here. And of course, going on to the arms, the hands, you do get some nice rotation here and a hinge up and down. Torso wise, can crunch forward, not too bad. Forward this much, backwards here quite a fair bit. Going on to the waist, you get some waist rotation here. Legs can spread out this much. You can kick forward, not too bad. This one will be easy to take out because it is a buff, so not to worry too much on it. You get your pinless jointed knees here, which does kick a fair bit amount, and of course you don't get any boot swivel, but you still get good ankle pivots here as well. And just playing with the accessory a little bit, the first one here does go back quite a nice amount, and this one's the more bigger version here, which also still isn't too bad, but they do have this hollow piece inside here, which is quite hard for you to see. But yeah, you can see a little bit some hollow piece inside, which is quite weird. I'm not sure what's the exact purpose of that. Maybe you just want to make it a little bit lighter on this, but yeah, overall still looking really nice with the accessory department. Okay, and of course next up here we have the main attraction of this 2-pack, which is quite surprising because Dead Space Venom Knight was actually very nice, but we of course have a new figure here in the house, and this is of course Mania. So this is going to be pretty interesting because she is, like I mentioned, a new figure. So not too bad in terms of the head sculpts here. So we have the kind of hair to the side here, which does look really nice, and it does follow through. Very nice eyes as well. And yeah, she does use the pinless jointed elbows here, and she is very sharp, so you gotta be a bit careful when you're playing this around. She is quite pointy all around, and yeah, I do like the artwork on her. For her gauntlets, you can see that they do have like a purple hue on her, which I need to boost up the color here. So you can see that there is a little bit of some purple hue to her boots, which does look really nice. And of course, if you want to play around with her as well, on the knees, she does have the pinless jointed knees, but she is kind of spiky, and she does have boots on her as well, which does make her stand very nicely here as well. So very awesome looking figure. Articulation wise, she does use a disc joint, so she's able to look up this much, and she's able to look down here. Of course, you can rotate as much as you want, so I'm swivel here. And going on to her arms, you get an amazing Y pose over here, which is really cool. And you do get your bicep swivel as you would, and also you get your pinless jointed elbows, which does go back very nicely over here. And of course, for the hands, you don't get any close fisted hands or whatsoever, but the hands are not too bad. Some nice rotation and a hinge up and down. Torso wise, you can swivel all around, pretty standard nowadays. You can crunch forward a little bit, backwards a little bit more, which isn't too bad. And also going on to her belt, you can see that it's also spiky all around. And for that, waist rotation, but the legs can spread out this much, can kick forward here quite a fair bit, and of course can give you good articulation with her knees here, so not too bad. Kicks backwards this much, and also very good ankle pivots here as well. Okay, and measuring these two figures, the Mania figure does go at about the 5.5-inch mark, whereas for Space Venom Knight, he does go at about the 7.5-inch mark. And here are some other famous Venom figures here as well, and also we do have the animated Venom right next to her, so which does look really nice. And definitely, if you guys are just into the whole Black Venom series here, this one definitely does fit the bill. We have also the famous Now 2-pack here as well. Amazing. So in case if you guys want to complete this set, looks like, she's the badass younger sister, and these are just all her older brothers. We have the captain here, we have the younger middle brother, we have the super badass brother over here, and we have the uncle over here, which does all look really nice with this whole set. Okay, so that is it with the whole. And also we do have him next to the Mayfax Spider-Man over here. And also we have some SHF figures over here. We have the MCU Black Gold Spider-Man, and also we have the Ken figure here from Street Fighter. And of course, going to put him next to some Marvel Legends Spider-Man. We have the retro animated, and also we have the Ben Riley, which of course did use the Renew Your Vows Spider-Man body mold. Okay, so that is it with the Mania and Venom Space Knight set. And for a rating, individually, I of course will give this a solid 7 out of 10. I mean 7.5 because they do give you a good amount of accessories, and you are still paying like the stock price. And this one here makes much more sense. Like we have seen it with the Morbius and 6-arm, but this 2-pack here is definitely much nicer. We have the Bath figure over here with some extra accessories, so 7.5 over here. And this as well, 7.5 out or 8 out of 10, because the accessory wise not too much, but I do like this body in terms of the figure quite a lot, and I do like the boots that we have on her. But these are just my thoughts and my opinions, and for that, the 2-pack, I would give it a solid 8 out of 10. I really wouldn't mind paying full price on this. And of course, just let me know in the comments down below what you guys think about these two figures. And if you guys like this video, do click the like and smash the subscribe button down below, and find me on my socials on Instagram at the Humble Lecter, and I'll see you guys in the next one.